Welcome back, and we're here today with our first guest, Carl Wallace, who is the 4-H Extension Educator. Hi Carl, thank you for being here.
Hello Patty, thank you for having me.
And we've got the county fair coming up. You want to tell us about it?
Sure, we'd love to. It's finally here. This coming weekend, everything kicks off. All the hard work that the kids have put forth into getting ready with their livestock projects or indoor fair projects or cats and dogs and everything else, it's time. So the horse show actually starts this coming Saturday. And there'll be various speed events as well as riding technique classes and those kind of things. But those kids are ready to go. So.
Well, that's good. There's lots of things going on, I know, and 4-H plays such a big part in such a rural area like Cherokee County. And I know you were the Extension Director and Coordinator in Muskogee County, but you've been here for 2 years now.
Yeah, I started out in Haskell County. Of course, I'm a hometown boy. I grew up here in Cherokee County, graduated from Tahlequah High School, and took a spell of graduated with my degree in meat science from Oklahoma State, and then went to work in Haskell County. Spent 2 years there, worked my way from there to Muskogee County, and spent 6 years as extension educator there in Muskogee County. And then wound up back here in Tahlequah, so it's good to be home. So.
Yeah, you've gone full circle.
Yeah, went full circle. So.
Now 4-H typically starts with 4th grade or around 9 years old, is that correct?
That's correct. A kid can actually join 4-H the semester they turn 9, and which is typically 4th grade. So that's kind of a benchmark, and once they join, they can start participating in all of these activities just like the county fair that we're talking about today. So
what else besides the horse show will take place at the county fair?
Well, the horse show starts this coming Saturday on the 11th, like we mentioned just a second ago, and then the indoor fair exhibits start rolling in on Wednesday, September the 16th. And those are all kinds of arts and crafts stuff. They could be vegetables that kids have grown in their gardens, any kind of art they may have drawn, stuff they've done at church camps, any kind of project that kind of shows that an individual skill. Those kids, there's just about a class that they can actually put that into. And then of course we roll into the livestock portion of the fair, and that is on Friday, September the 17th. It starts the rabbit and poultry show. Those will be that night along with our 4-H steak dinner. And last year we had a tremendous crowd come out for the steak dinner. The parking lot was extremely full. Roger comes out and cooks steaks for us, and if you haven't had the opportunity to eat one of Roger's steaks, he does a bang-up job. And so that will be going on that night. The kids also will cook desserts to go with that meal, but it'll be a steak, a baked potato, salad, and a dessert, all for $10, and it all goes to support the 4-H program. But that'll conclude that Friday. Well, let me back up. There is actually the dog and cat show that goes on during the same time as the steak dinner. And we do that kind of just out to the window or the side of the dinner that evening, where that's kind of the scenery and gives you something to watch as you're eating your meal. So that's on Friday. Then Saturday morning, we'll start the large livestock shows. And start out with the hogs and then roll into the cattle and the dairy show. Then we go into our lamb show, and then get into our goats, and then there's various types of different goats that will actually, the pygmies and the meat goats and the dairy goats and all that kind of stuff. So there'll be all kinds of stuff to actually see that Saturday. And then there's also some talent contests that'll be going on during the fair. During that part of the time, there'll be several different kids that'll be doing some singing events, maybe some comedy or routines or that kind of thing. So there'll be something for just about any and everybody to come out and see what's going on during the fair, as well as a turtle race. So if you've got some kids here in the community that would like to go out and catch a turtle, Saturday's the day to bring him out to the county fair, and we'll draw up a circle and put them under a box and let them go at it. So that's always kind of a highlight for some, and that doesn't have to be a 4-H member. That can be any kid, whether he's 2 years of age or up to 9 or whatever in 4-H. So catch you a turtle and bring him out.
Well, it sounds like you have something for everyone, and of course the public is welcome to come, and you hope they come and participate. You really do have a lot of good support, I know, in this county that helps back the 4-H. You want to talk about some of the people who are big players in that?
Sure. The 4-H program has had a rich tradition here in Cherokee County. The roots go back many, many years. Of course, the livestock program has been a tremendous part of that for those people in the community. Armstrong Bank is a big supporter. Our feed stores, the Tahquah Farmers Co-op, the Spring Hollow Mill, as well as a whole host of other businesses here in town are supporting actually that steak dinner. We've got a banner that we hang up during the fair for all of those supporters, and there's a bunch of them, and I really hate to start listing them because I'll surely leave somebody out, but there is a lot of people that really support the program here in Cherokee County. So.
Well, I know that's always been the case. Goodness, I've known all kinds of people who have been, as adults, were in 4-H and really encourage the kids and support them as they come up through the school ranks as they do. And I think it's wonderful for the kids. It's kind of like Boy Scouts in a way,
Sure.
in the agriculture. And what is your plans for the year on past September here?
Well, once we get done with our own county fair, actually we roll into Tulsa State Fair. And all of these kids with their livestock projects, as well as those indoor fair projects that do really well on the county level, have the opportunity to then go on and compete at Tulsa State Fair. So we get to see those again. And that's kind of a culmination of those kids as far as the fall season goes to do that. And then as far as once we get done with the fair season, we roll into, we've got a Youth in Action Leadership Conference for our teens that will take place at Fin and Feather Resort down there. And they feed us really well if you haven't had the opportunity to go to Fin and Feather. So, but we'll do that down there for those older kids. And then we've got Share the Fun, which is a talent contest that'll be in the fall. We've also got our archery program that is up and running now. We meet the first and third Thursdays of every month and do a workout out at the county fair barn. Other than this month because it's the fair season and the barns are occupied, but we will meet this coming Thursday for the first Thursday. But we have contests in that archery program. There's about one every month in surrounding counties. We will have one in December ourselves that kids can come out and can participate. But here again, as long as they're in 4-H. But the neat thing about 4-H is you don't have to have a certain deadline that you've got to be a member by. If you decide today that you want to be a 4-H member, all you got to do is drop by the OSU Extension office, fill out an enrollment form, and you're a 4-H member from that point forward. And we'll stick you in a club and give you an opportunity of a place to start competing. And outside of that, there's speech contests and all kinds of activities. We try to meet the needs of a diverse group of kids because we know not every kid wants to show livestock. Different kids excel in various different areas, and we try to meet all those needs. So.
Well, I think that's wonderful. And it is all at the county barns south of town across from the Cherokee Nation, right
Exactly.
up there, and the casino, I guess.
Right.
And that's great that it's all in one area. And the dates again?
The dates, we start on the 11th, which is the horse show, and we run through the 18th with the major livestock events and activities. But there'll be stuff going on the majority of all that week. So.
Well, Carl, thank you so much for being here, and good luck, I hope, to all the kids that participate.
Well, no problem. Come out and see us, and we appreciate you bringing us in.
And we'll be right back.